Blackstone Audio presents The Founding Fathers' Guide to the Constitution by Brion McClanahan. This book is read by David Cochran Heath. To My Children. Introduction. Both the left and right claim the Constitution and its meaning as their own. Leftists like to cite the elastic clauses of the Constitution, while conservatives often call it a limiting document. But how did the founding generation view the document, particularly when it was being sold to the states for ratification? What did the preamble mean to them? How did they define the powers of Congress, the President, and the federal court system? And what about the so-called elastic or sweeping clauses of the Constitution? Does the left have a case, or is the Constitution a limiting document, as the right suggests? The battle over the Constitution and its meaning cuts to the heart of the United States polity. The story of how the Constitution came to be is well told. Following the American War for Independence, the central government under the Articles of Confederation proved too weak to handle the tasks of the Union. There was internal discord, particularly in Massachusetts. State paper currency was worthless, taxes were too high, treaties were unenforceable, and the commercial relationships between several states were strained at best. The Union seemed to be in peril and open to a foreign invasion. As a result, several leading men in the states, Alexander Hamilton and James Madison foremost among them, advocated calling a convention to discuss changes to the Articles. They first met at Annapolis in 1786, but delegates from only 5 states showed up, and they were powerless to make any substantial recommendations to the United States Congress. They instead called for a new convention to meet in Philadelphia in May 1787, under the guise of amending the Articles of Confederation. 55 men from 11 states attended, among them some of the most distinguished names in American history, including George Washington and Benjamin Franklin. Many were shocked to learn that Madison and Hamilton did not want to amend the Articles, but instead wished to start over with a new governing document. Madison, through fellow Virginian Edmund Randolph, presented the famous Virginia Plan to the convention in the opening week. This plan scrapped the Articles, created a new national government with supreme legislative, executive, and judicial branches, and truncated the powers of the states. For his part, Hamilton preferred that the states be abolished altogether, and advocated that both the executive and the members of the upper house in the National Congress be elected for life. Neither Hamilton nor Madison would have his wish, and the document they would be...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?